Steve Robbins here. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Bernice is infatuated. Fortunately, it's with Melvin, her boyfriend. Melvin's an introvert. He doesn't talk very much. This is a godsend for Bernice. Not only does it give her ample opportunity to hear herself talk, but it means Melvin is her perfect, man, biologically at least. I hear him say, hello, to her on the way to his desk. She rushes over to me, gushing.
Did you hear him? He's so romantic. He just promised to help me pick out china patterns for our new home.
He did? What new home?
The one we're going to buy once we return from the Bigfoot hunting expedition we'll be taking for our honeymoon.
Bernice is hearing a bit more than what Melvin actually said. He says one word and she fills in the details. All of the details. Bernice, when infatuated, is a text macro. You surely remember my episode on text macros a mere 159 episodes ago. If not, there's a link in this episode's transcript. Macros let you type a few short characters and have those expand into much longer text. Some handheld devices like the BlackBerry have this capability built in. It's called autocorrect on the BlackBerry. You tell the BlackBerry what your abbreviation is and what it should expand into. Voila! You're on your way. Many desktop products also offer autocorrect capabilities, and there are some that are explicitly for macros and expanding text in any application. If you check out this episode's transcript, it includes links to some of my favorites. Once you have the ability to turn abbreviations into full-fledged text, you need to have some abbreviations to expand. Marlena wrote in asking how to choose abbreviations for macros and expanded text. After all, if you use a lot of abbreviations, it becomes hard to keep track. I have different abbreviation conventions for different kinds of text I might want to type. The easiest is phrases you use over and over again. For example, I use several different email sign-offs. Best wishes, Stever. All the best, Stever. Cheers, Stever. And of course, I have a restraining order, do not write me again, Stever. For phrases, my abbreviation is just the first letter of each word. When the phrase comes to mind, it's easy to remember to type just the first letter. All the best becomes ATB. For very long phrases, I only use the first few letters. IHARO is the abbreviation for I have a restraining order, do not write me again, Stever. If one of the words is for or U or C, I often use the digit for, the letter U, or the letter C at that point in the abbreviation. Common two-word abbreviations become super easy. For A is the digit 4 followed by the letter A. See you later is CUL, and so on. But what if you have just one word? You can't just use the first letter. Omphaloskepsis and omelet would both be abbreviated O. Typing, will Bigfoot enjoy a jelly bean O would come out, will Bigfoot enjoy a jelly bean omphaloskepsis, which is an absurd sentence. No one would ever want to write that. To abbreviate common words, keep the first letter, remove the vowels, and remove double letters. Weirdly, your brain can usually still read them. FRM, for example, clearly means from. Omelet becomes OMLT. Omphaloskepsis becomes, well, I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader. Meditate on it a while. For days of the week, I use the first 4 letters as the macro. MOND is Monday. TUES is Tuesday, and so on. The expanded abbreviation is capitalized correctly, so I type lowercase MON and get properly capitalized Monday. I do the same for the months of the year. I'm sure you've realized by now that phone numbers are tricky because they don't have vowels or first letters, but they do have first digits. Create macros for phone numbers by abbreviating and using the first 3 digits of the number after the area code. Bernice recommends her massage therapist Scott to friends everywhere. She puts his phone number, 212-555-8932, on the macro 555. She also abbreviates her work and cell numbers to their first 3 digits. If you have URLs that you type a lot and you need to abbreviate, use URL plus a single character. URLG for getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com or URLE for eggbeaters.com. When it's midnight and you're craving a delicious liquid egg taste treat, there's no site that beats eggbeaters.com. This is an example of a general technique. For related abbreviations, start the abbreviation with the same few characters each time so it serves as a memory hook for all of the abbreviations. If you have a home address, a work address, and a post office box, name your abbreviations ADDRH, ADDRW, and ADDRP respectively. It's easy to remember the ADDR because you know you're typing an address. Then you just add the first letter of the address you want. Suppose you often use Google Search to search my articles for tips containing a certain word or phrase. To do that, type the phrase into Google, followed by SITE, that's the word site, getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. Or to search my personal articles, use site:steverrobbins.com. Abbreviate the site: part as Site G for the Get It Done guy and Site SR for steverrobbins.com, and these sites become a cinch to use when you're doing a Google search that's restricted to just those sites. If you swear a lot, macros will save you. Make your favorite swear words abbreviations for socially acceptable words. You type, "Dear boss, your instructions are beep, you are beep, and your mother beep." With the magic of macros, it comes out, "Dear boss, your instructions are brilliant, you are logical and capable, and your mother would be proud." Voila! You blow off steam and you get a promotion. Combine these techniques to save tons of typing time. Just today, Bernice typed DM CL Scott in lowercase at 555 4A Swedish MSS. I hurt MS PKNG beans to MKBF AJB OMLT USNG EB period YFB period. What came out was,
Dearest Melvin, please call Scott at 212-555-8932 for a Swedish massage. I hurt myself picking beans to make Bigfoot a jelly bean omelet using egg beaters. Your Snooky Snookums, Bernice.
Now, I know you're thinking that YFB should become your fiancée, Bernice, but she hasn't actually raised that issue with Melvin yet. So I made fiancée a macro for Snooky Snookums. She gets to indulge her fantasies and save her relationship. Macros. Gotta love them. This is Stever Robbins. If you enjoyed this tip on naming your macros, my book, Get It Done Guys, 9 Steps to Work Less and Do More, will help with everything from using templates to beating procrastination. Find it at your favorite bookseller or as an ebook or audiobook. Remember to check out the links to the text expander and macro programs in this episode's transcript at getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.